This week, the Secretary of Agriculture announced a proposed change to a USDA rule about the voluntary Product of U.S.A. label for meat. In tonight's Your Money Matters, what the change means for producers and consumers here in KELOLAND. The Product of U.S.A. label for meat at the supermarket has been around since 2003.
This is a voluntary label. It's not a mandatory thing, but a retailer could put that Product of the USA sticker on it. People would assume that that was American meat.
But that original rule had a major loophole.
Processors could bring a package of meat in from a foreign country and repackage it. We had a real issue with that just because we felt that it defied the trust of the consumer.
We couldn't figure out why in the world our own USDA was labeling Product of the USA as being any beef as long as it was just repackaged here in the United States.
South Dakota Senator Mike Rounds has been working to close that loophole for years, proposing legislation to do just that.
It really ought to be born in the U.S., it ought to be raised in the U.S., it ought to be fed in the U.S., processed, harvested and processed in the U.S.
After seeing the senator's bipartisan proposal, this week the Secretary of Agriculture announced a proposed change to the USDA rule.
And he has agreed that they don't need legislation, that they can simply change the rules that apply.
Now, under this new ruling, any meat that you find on grocery store shelves that has that voluntary Product of the USA label must have been born, raised, and harvested in the USA.
It's more than just the producers. It is truth in advertising. And I think for American consumers to know that the beef that they're purchasing is actually from the United States and that product actually has a real meaning to it is a pretty valuable item.
Now, this voluntary Product of the USA labeling is different than the mandatory country of origin labeling that's also been a national discussion. Senator Rounds says that kind of labeling will have to be a part of the next trade treaty negotiation.